In the past, I struggled with codependency. This weekend, my man had a plan to go from Saturday. So this man... This weekend, my man had an event Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And I thought this is the perfect moment for him to take a weekend off. So I suggested, like, why don't you book a hotel? And he was like, I don't know, because he felt a bit unsure to leave me and the kids alone. I was like, you're good, man. I will be fine, because this is the perfect test for me to check if I grew out of my codependent behavior. So I am with the kids this weekend. Hi. And we are going. Hi. Say hi.
Say hi.
It's really hot. It's like, it's super hot. So if you see me sweating, just know it's really hot in the Netherlands right now. We are going to the supermarket, get some food. After that, we are going to a nice little spots that I found. So let me put my mommy glasses on. You know, when I put the glasses on, it's getting real. Kaya. Yeah. Yeah. Ja. Oh, ja. Sauerkraut. Kijk eens. Melon is always a good idea. And let's add some mango with it. And Lua wants some pineapple, so we're gonna add some pineapple with it. So far, so good. There is somebody who is not want to sit in the car anymore, and it's this guy. Yeah, now you're acting like you don't see nothing, yeah?
Voor jou, mommy. Ik heb
fresh.
voor de lekker telefoon weten.
Hop. Hop.
Ik vind jou lekker telefoon.
It's at a certain point where the kids come at a point where they don't want to sit still anymore. But they also cannot do much. Look, my baby has a new bike. A big girl bike. Woo! And off she goes. So we decided to go to the beach instead because we had lunch. Not even lunch, it was like after lunch. At the moment it's like 5 p.m. or something. We had a late lunch, and after that we decided to go to the beach because it's, oh wow, because it's closer. So we are walking to the woods to the beach. Through the woods to the beach. Honestly, I'm exhausted. I think as a mom of two, like a solo mom, you at least need, like, in the morning some caffeine, and then after lunch some caffeine, and then in the evening some extra caffeine, because you need to be able to tackle these kids, you know? Kids are crazy, man. You need a lot of energy for this. Cheers. So Lua has this bike, and she has this lock, and she has to press the code. It's a kiddie lock, and then she can open it. Lua, what is the code? What is the code?
De code is, kijk, wash it.
Oh, this is a premiere. Gonna know the code.
Simple.
Yeah, super simple code. So I arrived back home and I am eating some cherries. Lua suggested that we bought some cherries. We never do, but it's a good choice because they're really good. I think I did good today. Like, normally I would go somewhere really close by house because it's easier with two kids. I would be codependent as fuck. Like, I'm just going somewhere around the house, and then when my man's back home, I will go somewhere a bit farther with them to share the labor, you know. But today I was like, she does her own thing. That's why I love her. Miss Independent. Won't you come and spend a little time? She got. That's why you must love her. Ooh, the way she shines. Miss Independent. There was something I want to talk to you about. This morning, I really had a revelation. It was crazy because I was nagging to my man about something that disturbed me. Like, I'm a really reflective person. So when something disturbs me, I just know, like, okay, there's really something deeper behind it. There was a situation and we were with somebody and you could clearly see he's getting upset. I have to feed him in between. But you could clearly see this person was upset, and instead of just addressing what was upsetting that person was just acting so passive aggressively. I was just like, wow, okay, this is a bad vibe. I discussed it with my man and I was like, I just don't know why people just don't talk about something when something is really bothering them. I felt so off about it. And then there was this big mirror like yesterday because I had a conflict with my younger brother and this conflict was there for like years. We'll go deeper in it. I will go deeper in it another time, but we had this conflict and we haven't really spoken for a few. We're going on a family holiday December with my mom, my bigger brother, and now that my big brother has this really harmonious, is that a word? Like somebody who really loves to just bring people together. She's like that. I love her though, but she opened like a family group set and normally we in the family weren't talking like that, you know, but okay, she really brought the family a bit closer, and now we're going on this family holiday December with my mom, my younger brother, who I had this conflict with, and then my big brother, his kids, my kids, and then his father-in-law. So this is really, I love it. But I had this conflict with my smaller brother and I felt some type of way. Like I felt petty, ain't gonna lie. So I felt like because there is so much to discuss about the house and we are going to stay with each other for like 3 weeks, and I'm a big harmony person too in my own way. So I was like, no, we need to like clear the air. But I did not really know how to clear the air. And as a big Sagittarius as I am, the only way I know how to clear air is like make a joke about something. So it was really funny because we were at a party yesterday and he walked in and we had a few conversations before that, but nothing like too deep. It was just like hello, and then the other day I would see him, it was like hello, a bit longer, and then when I would see him again, it's like hey, hello, you know, it's like that, but still super awkward. I was like, why did I even feel this awkward about it? Because it's like, this is my brother. I really like, we grew up together and I fed him. Like as a baby, I would fed him, I would hold him. Like we are 5 years apart. So I was like, okay, I'm so over this being so awkward. I think the only reason that it was awkward is because we haven't spoke for so long. Really a waste of years, I know. So when I saw him yesterday and it was at the party, I was really like, okay, let's just clear the air. And I just hugged him. I was like, hey, small brother. And I hugged him and he was like, hey. And then when he would leave, he was going to do something with friends, so he left the party earlier. I was like, bye, small buddy. He was like, why are you sucking my dick like that? Is it about me taking the small room in the house? I was like I was so confused at that moment, because the thing about the small house is we needed 5 bedrooms. So there are 4 bedrooms in the house, and then there's 1 separate bedroom. It's like a mini studio, but it's on the same patio as like the whole house. It's like close to it, but we are in a bit of a discussion who is gonna take the small house. So he was like, yeah, is it because you think I'm gonna take the small house? I was like, what? And then it just clicked in my head, because I walked to my man. I was like, wow, my brother really thinks that the only way that I'm being this nice is because he thinks that I'm being nice because he is the one going in the small room. And the thing about the small room is like, I do not give a fuck about the small room. Like, I was just trying to clear the air, but I felt so uncomfortable that I did not know how to do it. So for me, that was my way to just clear the air. But I was thinking about it and I was reflecting, because I was like, damn, I really need to work on my communication skills, because Like, I feel that I'm clearing the air like that, but for some people, I think like most people, it's very confusing. They are like, this beep probably doesn't even give a fuck. And then it's like, well, I really thought it's true, and I really like I had some deep processing about it, but because I'm going about it in such a strong way, because I just feel really uncomfortable to just address it like a normal grown person, it's becoming even more uncomfortable. And then it was like, damn, this shit crazy, because when I was with the person who was like passive aggressively, maybe that person felt the same way, and it's just your way of trying to keep the harmony. And sometimes trying to keep the harmony in the way that you think you're trying to keep it, it's like really making things worse, you know? And it's not only with trying to keep the harmony, it's like with everything in life. Sometimes when you try to like do it in such a forced way, or you try to like not go too deep in it and like not address the thing that's being so uncomfortable in yourself, you're really making this situation something that you're actually desperately trying to avoid. It was really an eye-opening moment for me that I really needed to not sit more with my feelings, because when I'm alone, I was in my feelings, but really communicate them better with persons, with people, with PP. Yes. And then when I did that, we can just have a laugh, like we can do best as secondary as babies. So yeah, that's something that I wanted to openly share, because we're all not perfect, man. We're all just trying to do something in this crazy experience called life. I'm closing off because tomorrow I have one more day with this crazy kid. I'm not trying to be in this camera the whole day. I just want to be like in the moment, throwing the damn phone away. One more thing about me, I like being off social. Like, I love being on, but I love being off. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.